All right, so we have Renan here on his STACYC eDRIVE 16. This is the brushless version, which was the version to get because it's a little bit quicker, right? And we want it to be fast for you. So what we're going to do in this video is basically give you my initial impressions, or first week impressions, because Renan's had it for a week. He got it on his birthday, which was just over a week ago, and he's been riding it every day, multiple times a day here on a backyard track, right? So as you can see, Renan is extremely hard on our equipment here. I mean, like, basically it's all out, and he doesn't care anything about if the equipment's gonna break or not. As opposed to his little brother over there, who's extremely easy on equipment for some reason, who's STACYC 12E brushed, doesn't seem to have one problem at all. So anyways, when I say problem, it means we got this 16E for Renan, and basically the first day he was on it, it started beeping red and doing some weird error code type stuff. So I was got a really weird feeling in my stomach about that one, having just spent $800 on an electric balance bike and have it do something weird right off the bat. So first impression was this thing is awesome, and as you can see, just did the wheelies, so it's pretty quick too. It's got a lot of torque, and that was surprising and pretty cool, and he loved it. And I thought it was cool too, because it's teaching him like how to handle snappy power bands, I guess you could say. So as he learned the snappiness and instant torque and power of a electric motor, we found that batteries are a bit of a pain. So we went to the fast mode like almost instantly on it, the advanced mode I guess you can say, because he just needs to be fast. It's a little bit too slow for him. He can't get up and go and power through this dirt. So that's the other thing that I've been noticing, is there's a good community for these on Facebook that I'm joined up on a couple of the groups. I went on and asked a question about the error code I was getting, which was 2 beeps with red blinking lights, and the manual said that was overheating. But still, I was kind of concerned about why it was having an error code right off the bat, right off the showroom floor. So that, you know, it wasn't really cool. And I come to find out that it might not have been an error, more or less, because the error was overheating. So what was overheating? Was it the electronics? Was it the battery? The manual said that's what it was doing, but I'm not too sure if that's what it was doing. So I just think it was a battery going dead. And you know, we recharged the battery and it'd go work again. So it wasn't really like a hard fault. I think it was just telling us the battery's dead, but in a faulty kind of way. So I didn't really like that. Not, you know, I'm not pleased about that. That's kind of a weird way to tell you need to charge your battery, when in the manual it says that's an overheating problem. So a little bit confusing on that one, STACYC. Not really sure why you just don't put you know, some sort of battery fault. But the error was basically shutting the bike down. So we could probably get it to do it here soon, because he's running out of battery. So we'll kind of give you an example of that. And the second thing I want to touch on is the seemingly loss of speed and power potential on the bike. We only have one battery. It's been through, has to be a dozen cycles by now. He's had it for a week, and he's rode at least 2 to 3 times a day for a week, and the battery's been charged over and over. It's doing the error again? Is it doing the problem? Yeah, well, so you can check the battery level, I think. See, it goes to that red. See the yellow and red?
Yeah.
So I think the battery's going dead. So make it do the error again. Let's see if we can do it. Make it do that beeping thing. So ride around until it starts beeping. It's doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. See the red error light, 1, 2. It's just consistently red flashing. So you turn it off and back on, and it beeps twice, and it's flashing green. Oh look, flashing green. It's not doing anything. So it just did, let's see, 1 beep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that, yeah, I don't know. The battery's probably dead, but that's the problem that we're having, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's go put it on charge. Walk it up to the garage, and we'll put it on charge. So this is kind of like the worst thing, the saddest thing about this is, like, he loves riding it, and it'll eventually have this error and fault out, kind of. So we're thinking it's the battery just needing charge, but the way it tells us that is very misleading in my opinion. I don't know if it's an actual problem or if it's just the way it tells us that the battery's charging. So going over the bike otherwise, so I've already covered the fact that it needed those 2 little adjustments straight out of the box, the chain and the headstock. It also has this weird error that's happening when the battery gets low. So the error was, we're not really sure if that's a battery error or an overheating error with the electronics. I don't know. The manual says it's an overheating error, but everything's telling me that it's kind of the battery just being dead, and the bike's telling you that in a weird kind of way. Another thing I just noticed is that my chain is loose again. So I just tightened this up. We oiled it up because we ride through the sand a lot, and it's already loose, and it's doing the clicking thing because it's hitting the chain cover. So that's annoying because we just adjusted that. So that means it loosened itself back up again. So I'm gonna have to basically tighten the chain again and tighten the axle nuts, and hopefully find a spot where it doesn't have this problem anymore.